In this segment here, I started off with a piece of 1-inch round stock aluminum, and I have to make sure that the faces on each side of this thing is perfectly square, so I face them off in the lathe for a later operation. In this segment here, I must turn this 1-inch aluminum down 130 thousandths back for it to fit inside of the pump housing. I only have to take a couple of thousandths off since that housing opening is right at 1 inch, but I need this thing to slide in all the way down to the bottom, so I will take a little bit of it off. In this segment you'll see the plug I had just turned down in the lathe. This plate is the upper plate on the oil pump housing with the extension that goes into the cam case removed, so you can see how it fits snugly inside of that opening. In this segment here, I must drill the aluminum plug with a 27/64 end mill in order for the drive shaft to pass through the oil seal adapter. In this segment here, I line back up with the original hole, and I want to bore this plug with a 5/8 mil. I'm not going all the way through. I'm going to leave a 30 thousandths shoulder in the bottom of it. In this segment here, I line back up with the original shaft hole. I want to bore through this hole with a 35/64 mil. In this segment here, I'm going to install in that bored out hole a interference fit bushing. In this segment here, I must realign myself with the bushing so that is center, and I'm going to size that bushing for the oil pump drive shaft. Segment here, I'm going to take this seal cup and I'm going to turn around. I'm going to take a U seal. I'm going to insert this into the cup. I'm going to push it all the way down to the bottom, and then I'm going to either part it off in the lathe or I'll mill it down with the end mill so that it is flush with the bottom of this seal. This is the finished plate. Although this disc is interference fit in there, I more than likely will drill a hole through here and put a brad point set screw that will lock that thing in permanently. After going through making this plate, I decided I really don't need this flange on the top. So the next one I'm going to make, which is going to go into my 1974 CH, will not have that flange on it. And while I got the engine out, I most probably will modify that frame so that engine can go in there and the oil pump can be pulled out without having to deframe that engine. As you can see, the pump is now going to have a oil seal on the discharge side. It's going to seal that oil from coming up into the body. Now if you want to look right here, I don't know if it'll show it, but all said and done, there's a little over 20 thousandths clearance between that disc and the drive. The gasket's going to account for about 2.5 thousandths each, so it's still going to give me about 15 thousandths of running clearance. Like I say, when I do my Sportster, I'm going to eliminate that flange, so that will actually give me more room, because I doubt seriously once that seal is put in there that it will ever come out. Plus, if I ever do have to pull the pump again to change those seals, it'd be very easy to do so. In this operation, I want to get back to doing what I like doing best since I give up working on the motorcycle. I'm going to finish lining my case for my BC Rich shredder. Actually plays better than a Les Paul. I'm just about through with this coffin case to go with it.